What's up everybody? Quickly wanted to say something ahead of the video right here. A quick reminder that we have a signal group. The markets right now are very, very volatile. There's a lot going on. If you want the perfect guidance, profitable trades, and education on actually how to become a profitable trader yourself, consider joining. All right, it will help. It will help a lot. There's more than only signals, so consider that. And right now there's also a special lifetime deal. If you DM me on X, Telegram, you can find out more about that. Otherwise, links will be down in the description. Good morning everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to this new video here on XRP. Wrong chart, this is XRP. This is XRP BTC. We'll talk about that a little bit later in the video. But for now we're going to do a full update on XRP specifically here. So let's get right into it. I mean, I think so far, if you go back to the last to the last week, we've been pretty in tune with the market action, with the price action, right? I mean, we predicted this last move right here. In general, we predicted 2.41. Now, in no shape or form are all my analysis correct. I mean, for example, yesterday I said, I think we'll pull back from 2.61. Did I think that we would pull back this low? I mean, ultimately we pulled back into 2.42. I did not expect that, all right, even though we did. But no, I mean, we've been pretty in tune with the markets, and hopefully that continues. For now, at least, I do have a pretty solid opinion and certainly a pretty solid bias on XRP based on technicals. So I'll tell you that right now. I mean, right now, XRP, in my eyes, is still looking very strong, and that mostly has to do with the position within the structure, right? XRP, in my eyes, like some people are calling this a head and shoulders pattern. I think that has been invalidated some time ago. But ultimately, XRP has been consolidating here. It's a very messy chart, I know, but has been consolidating mostly between $2 to the downside and then to the upside right here at 2.7. 2.9, but the value area low is at 2.6. That's also why that was the first target we talked about yesterday. And what we're seeing right now, and then one of the most relevant levels is in the middle, it's the POC at 2.41, right? And then just below that, we also have a little bit more added support with the 7-day rolling VWAP, which provides us with a bit of a buffer below that as well, so that we can drop into, let's say, 2.38, 2.37, and still get a bit of a bounce. But that was the most relevant level we needed to break above. Now, we also broke above that on Saturday, but back then we already said, well, it's quite likely we're going to break above that, but then it's going to be in combination with bearish divergences, right? I mean, you saw the volume right here dropping down lower, RSI dropping down lower, and the point of control, the POC, is a bit of an area, right? So you could also say it goes all the way up to 2.45, and we did not break above that. However, right now we broke above that level with extreme volume. There's also a bit of shared momentum with XRP and similar coins. So then I would say Stellar and Hedera. Both of those are technically also still very strong, but especially the volume, in combination with some potential reversals here from XRP BTC, make me think that it's most likely that XRP is going to be able to hold this support level. Ultimately, Bitcoin, even with the pullbacks we saw yesterday, ultimately Bitcoin is also still very much holding on to a bullish structure, and higher time frames definitely is still bullish. So therefore, I'd have to say that, is it most likely that we're going to get enough momentum today to rally into that next resistance level, to be conservative at 2.7, 2.75? I'm not certain. I mean, today we also have some news with the CPI and inflation rate data, so I wouldn't bet on that. But I do think it's most likely that this was a real breakout above the POC at 2.41, so that maybe we need to consolidate on top of that a little bit to catch our breath. But I do think it's most likely, and that's in line with the structure, that's in line with the markets, that we will rally up higher, all right? But that is something I'll keep you updated on. I mean, maybe on the lower time frames, like I said, we'll form some sort of a range on top of 2.41, and then if we have a bit of a lower time frame range, we can also talk about, okay, this level has to break, and then we can get to 2.7. For me, at the moment, it looks like 2.52. That's a bit of a high reactive level here, and that's also around 2.5, which is obviously a big psychological resistance level. So keep your eyes on that level, but I would say stability initially here is most likely, and then eventually I expect continuation. But I will keep you updated on that. For now, I think that's what you need to know. So have a great day. I'll be live this afternoon, so hopefully I'll see you there. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.